YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Eski39. What's poppin'? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the vibes. You know what I'm talking about? Hit that like button, subscribe if you new, and share the video. We good. And things like this. And cause see, y'all know what time it is too. Gonna get right. Let's get right.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26
Here we go. Let's do this.
line. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Great first drive defensively. 3rd and short, able to stuff the run.
And what it does is it gives not just confidence to your defensive players, it gives an overall feeling of, okay, we've established things here early. We can carry this throughout the game.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him?
Good D.
They did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. First carry now for David Montgomery. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. To throw is Goff. Flush to his right. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On second down, here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right.
We good.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 2 yards left on second down from the 9. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Here now, 3rd and a yard. On the ground, here's the 4th round pick from April's draft. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. McCaffrey.
We good.
Touchdown.
Hit that like button, y'all.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Give me that.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
We good.
And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Here's Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Goff. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. Goff going to shift him around. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Goff. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Malik Collins in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he is stopped just short of 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. 4th down, a give to Gibbs. And shedding through the tackle.
Missed.
Oh, come on.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 25 yards. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent. And now he's free. He's on his way. Touchdown, 49ers. Isaac Guerendo, 76 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little.
Man, it's crazy.
Here, middle of the field, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, 72 yards. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. A Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for two. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On third down, here's Purdy. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. It's caught inside the 25. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
We good.
Across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. On first down, Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
A final shot before break here. Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Tashaun Gibson. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, here's Goff. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Rolling to his left.
We good.
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
We good.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They go ahead and snap it. Goff.
Oh, yeah.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing here, Purdy. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted.
I was not trying to throw it to him.
Emmanuel Mosley.
I was not trying to throw it to him.
Potential momentum shifter there.
Dang.
2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I was not trying to throw it to him.
That one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Goff looking to change the play. Back to Montgomery on second down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Goff now to throw. Flushed out right. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Montgomery fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They try again with Montgomery. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time. And this time he is in.
Yes.
David Montgomery.
Man, I want to try to throw it to him.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions use the short field to get in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 60 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Guerrero on 1st down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 13 yards there and a Niner first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side, McCaffrey.
We're good.
He's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, 25 yards. And the Niners get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on
good.
maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Gone. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Eluding the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. Flush to his right.
We good.
And this one is
GG's. Hit that like button, y'all. Yeah, he about to quit. Can't even see the stats.